You're listening to the dawn of interviews. Big Daddy George of the Freestyle Cartel Show. Escucha.
Yo soy el hombre más rico que en el mundo pueda haber.
Tienes que entender, lo que es mío y no voy a soltarlo. Yo te quiero a ti conmigo. Con los ojos cerrados te quiero.
Just wanted to let y'all know to tune in to the Dawn of Interviews Freestyle Cartel with Big Daddy George.
3, 2, 1.
The Freestyle Cartel Show starts right now. Escucha.
Bam, what's going down, Brown? Big Daddy George right here, Freestyle Cartel Show. We are getting ready. We are coming to you live out of the Yay area, the Bay Area, San Jose, California, in the house. And we are streaming from the Yay area to the Central Valley, to Texas and worldwide. We are live on a Freestyle Cartel Show. We're streaming live on Facebook Live, and we are streaming internationally, simulcasting internationally on the Heffa Jamming Oldies, bringing to you the music, the latest music. This time we're in Freestyle Edition, and we got a couple guests in the house. We got Eddie V in the house and Moiseis de la Rosa, and we have my boy Albert. I just got a text from Sly Sick and Wicked right now. My boy Albert from the Heffa Jamming Oldies. Give me a minute right now. We're going to tap everybody in right now. I started off a little bit late. It was too damn hot. But let's go. Let me tap some people in. So Moiseis de la Rosa. Moiseis, let's tell everybody where you guys from, what part of the neck of the woods you're from, and let's start from there pretty quick.
All right, well, I'm Moiseis de la Rosa. I'm originally from El Paso, Texas, born and raised. But now I'm making my residency out here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. So you out there where the heat's at, the dragons breathe. You out there with 111 degrees humid, and I'm complaining because it's 100 degrees in Cali, brother.
Yeah.
That is insane. And we have a special guest también, Eddie V en la casa, recording artist Eddie V in the house. Eddie V, tell us everybody what part of the neck of the woods you from, and let's start from there.
Okay, well, my name is Eddie V, Eddie Vasquez, originally from El Paso, Texas, born and raised. I left Texas for about 20 years, moved up to Colorado. I recently moved back to El Paso, so I've been here for about 8 months now. As you know, my brother has a different last name. We have the same mom, different dad.
But he's adopted. He's adopted, bro.
He's adopted, he said.
Well, we found Moses in a bassinet at the front door.
De la Rosa, bam! Finding out where you're coming from. My brothers right here, two artists. So how did you, both of you, get into the freestyle dance genre? How did you inspire to do that genre? I mean, how did that come upon for both of you guys?
Go, Eddie.
Well, when we were teens, freestyle was hitting pretty hard. My brother Mondo used to be a DJ, and he used to always leave his equipment out, so he never would allow us to touch it. But there we go, start connecting everything in, get the mic, and and we just started doing back in the day they used to have the 33s, and we had the instrumental on one side and the song on the other side. So we used to sing to the instrumental. I'm not gonna step in Moise's toes, but he used to write a lot of songs. He got really into freestyle. Me myself, I used to write poems. Not very much songs, but poems. I didn't know how to put the letter into freestyle, which later on in life I found out it was very basic and really easy. But that's how we got into it, listening to Stevie B, Coral, Johnny O, Cynthia, etc. But we can never find anybody to produce our music.
So that was a challenging part, finding individuals to produce your music. I mean, why freestyle genre? Was that the first concept that you got into? And tell us about that for both of you guys. Why the freestyle genre? Because I know the freestyle genre, brother. We have a lot of amazing artists there. A lot of amazing artists there. Both OGs. My respect to all the OGs and a lot of new artists. A lot of new artists out there. They're banging. They're coming strong with their music.
When
Your
it came
situation with the freestyle.
When it came to me, when it came to freestyle, I actually started listening back in the early 80s. I believe it in the 80s, maybe 79, where Planet Rock came out. And that beat just, for some reason, just hit me. It was just that beat that I liked. And I started hearing Sugar Hill, doing all that, that hip hop back in the days. And so I liked that. And then I finally started hearing like artists like Shannon, Nancy Martinez back in the day. Nancy Martinez was actually one of my very first artists that I ever saw live in freestyle. And I just liked that Latin sound, the Latin music. And I just started, for some reason, I just started writing after TKA came out, Stevie B. It was just what I liked, even though we have our mother, Eddie and my mother, she sang rancheras, and she would record that, but it wasn't for me, And I didn't like anything else, but not even disco. I didn't like oldies. I didn't like any of that. It's just freestyle is what I liked for a long time. So I started writing back in the early 80s. I started writing, and for me, that's all I've ever written. So recently, I started writing other things, but that's my start of why I like freestyle. It was all the Planet Rock.
And you know what, freestyle, freestyle music is pretty dope. There's a lot of new artists there, a lot of young artists that are coming back in. There's a lot of artists out there that are coming strong. They're coming strong. Are you ready to give a sample of your music right now?
Yeah, I mean, do you want? I want. You know what? I like Eddie. Well, if you know Eddie and I, we just wrote a song together. We just recorded a song together last year in April out in Bronx, New York, with producer Artie Rodriguez. And since he and I we're not together right now, right here, I would really like for him to do our song "So Confused." I know that we won't be able to do it together because of the timing of the sound. So if he could do that, that'd be great. That is one of our latest releases that we had, and he released it, I believe, in February of this year. So yeah, I mean, Eddie, showcase your song, brother. Show them your talent.
Eddie, are you ready to go? Eddie V in the house. Are you ready to showcase your song, Eddie V? You got the music? You got the mic?
Yeah, let's hope you can hear it clear. Just let me know if you can hear it clearly or need a little bit louder. When Moiseis told me that, I said, "No, why don't you do it?" And we're fighting out who's gonna do it. I said, "You do it. You do it. No, you do it." So
hey, we're gonna flip a quote over here and find out who's doing it. Damn it! Let's go.
What I'm gonna do is I can't sing as good as my brother. He has a very beautiful voice. I'll give him that. I have a voice where I have to make that voice for freestyle, and I have a different type of voice. But when there's a freestyle genre, there's a type of voice that you have to generate to go with the beat and the flow. And let me see if can you hear that?
Hey, Albert, can you hear it, Albert?
Oh, yeah, we got it.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Bam, let me know, Eddie V, are you ready?
How about I forget the lyrics?
Hey, that guy that's delivering, give it 110% because we are live.
Since the day we got together, we have lived apart. I thought the love would stop forever. That was not so wrong. Until my soul and love is always part and know how I love her. This is the one to love. That's my brother. This is the one to be. me. I'm so confused, what am I to do? The love we shared and it much too soon. The love we had, let go on. Now are we through? I don't know, I'm so confused. Yes, Moises. In all the love we had, is it when a soul in love? I'm so confused, what am I to do? The love we shared isn't much too bad. The love we had, go on, all we through. I don't know, was so confused. And that's the way the song goes. It just repeats.
Too bad we could have both you guys sing it together. That would have been dope. That
would have been dope. And
that would have been buzzing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that we ran into the difficulties since I started a business doing transportation over the road. So I really can't be, we couldn't get that together just because I didn't know I was going to show up. I passed through Phoenix and I didn't think about, let's pick up my brother.
So what's the name of that song right there?
So Confused.
So Confused. So Confused. Is that available on Spotify or anywhere? Is it available?
Yes, it's on all digital platforms.
So Confused by Eddie V and Moiseis de la Rosa, right?
Rosa. Yes.
Man, that song right there. Everybody trip out on that song. Get it, and it sounds when it's live or when you buy it on the music. It's hard to do it here when two people are in different places. But that's a dope jam. It's a dope freestyle song. I commend everybody buy it. Find it, stream it. So Confused.
Let me tell you a story about that song. Why we wrote it. My brother had a girlfriend when he was living out in Colorado. He was so in love with her. I mean, all he would talk about her is her. But every time he would talk to me about her, it'd be that I know he loves her, but it seemed like everything was so toxic in his life with her. So
tóxica,
very toxic.
Yeah.
I mean, so we decided, okay, let's just write something that he would say he's so in love. She's still, because I'm sure up to this day, probably he still loves her, But what I would see in myself, I would always see him calling me, telling me, this went on and we got in a fight, we broke up, and then sometimes we get back together, that breakup to makeup type of thing. So that's why in the song he's singing, he's so confused, he doesn't know what to do, whether to stay with her, leave her, and me. And that song, I'm telling him, I don't know, you shouldn't. She's so toxic to you. Just leave her. It's over, brother. But he didn't want to leave her.
And that's where the bangers come from life experiences. Freestyle's about life experiences. It's about love. It's about hate. It's about entertainment, and that's what tells stories right there. And that was part of your life. Albert, what do you think about that song, Albert?
Oh, man. Well, let me tell you, man, when I heard the vocals, man, it took me back to 1988, 87. I mean, I know it's a new song, but it has that freestyle feel. I mean, it's just, everything about it was great. And I know it's a new song, which is an important thing, but you kept true to the core of freestyle because it also took me back, man. I mean, you guys are from El Paso, so you're familiar with the term how we used to call everybody chichi rah-rahs and all that. And that's it took me back to all that, man. Awesome jam, brother. You need to send that over to me, man.
We will.
Yeah, send it to us. We'll put it on the radio and we'll stream it out here and we'll throw it on my show and we'll put it out there, brother.
Thank you.
So Moiseis de la Rosa, Moises, are you ready?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready. But do you want me to do, because to be honest with you, I thought you were going to ask me to do some other genre of music. But
tú quieras, aquí estamos. Aquí estamos toda la raza que está oyendo ahorita, la Jefe Jam and Oldies, toda la raza que está oyendo, todos los toroqueros y Y toda la raza que está escuchando ahorita, tenemos dos artistas aquí, Moiseis de la Rosa y tenemos Eddie V. Y este género es freestyle. Este género con música como Stevie B, Johnny O, Cynthia, este tipo de música nice and wild así, se llama freestyle. Y ahorita acabo de cantar Eddie V. Y ahorita aquí está Moiseis de la Rosa, no nomás freestyle, él canta diferentes escenarios. So, what are you ready to sing right now, Moiseis?
Okay, so you want me to do a freestyle song or you want me to do an oldie?
I'll tell you what, let's do a freestyle song first. Are we talking about freestyle?
Okay.
And then after we'll do an oldie, man. And hey, una pinche rancherita, un pinche algo, vale. Una pinche mariachi para unas copas, algo norteño, vale. Algo también a rato.
Hey, George, can I jump in real quick? Mr. Moiseis, it's become a tradition here on George's show. All the listeners on our side, they're going to want to hear an oldie, brother. Whether it be Motown, whether it be funk, but they're going to put you on the spot because they always do, carnal.
Hey, and I let him know he was ready. He prepared.
No, believe me, yeah.
With the oldie.
I knew that he was going to ask me that stuff because I usually tune into his shows with all the Tejano artists and all. So I know that the audience themselves ask, the artist to sing something that's out of the box.
Out of the box, brother.
I prepared myself because I actually like singing. I actually like singing everything, 70s, 80s, 90s, rancheras, Spanish, country. I sing all that. And I'm not an artist that records all that, but I actually started to. I'm actually making right now a Tejano song. I got bachatas music that I'm going to be recording. I got some oldies that I'm actually going to be remaking into more of a modern dance type of
so la está tirando para todo, vale. All different genres. Let me give a couple shout outs. We got recording artist Ray Zambrano en la casa from Los Rayitos. Aquí Los Rayitos in the house. Un placer, vale. Un placer tenerte aquí. We're going to have Los Rayitos on the radio and on the Freestyle Cartel show. So saludos Los Rayitos en la casa. What's going down, Brown? We got recording artist Ares Tres, my boy Ares Tres in la casa. They do a little bit of everything, reggaeton. They do Tejano. They do everything. Ares Tres en la casa. Saludos, vale. Aquí estamos, vale. We got Lady Green Eyes M. Hello from Casa Grande, Arizona. We got Casa Grande, Arizona in the house. Saludos, Lady Green Eyes. Saludos. We got your wife here, Cleo de la Rosa in la casa. Larry Lopez. We got recording artist Larry Lopez, the outlaw. We got the outlaw of country music right here. That's my boy. That's my fam. Larry Lopez in la casa. Saludos, Larry Lopez. Bam. We got a little bit of everybody here. Nancy Torres in la casa. He said, saludos, primos. Bam. Let's go. We got recording artist Serena Everly in the house. Serena Everly. She's a young artist. She got pipes, brother. Serena Everly's a young artist. She's amazing. We're going to have her on our show también. It's an honor to have you here. Angel Destiny said, hell yeah. Go, Tio Eddie. Go. Go, Eddie. Go. We got the cheerleaders in la casa también. Lisa Trevino. We got my girl Lisa Trevino in the house. She's tuning in to Purcell, Texas. Texas is in strong. Nancy Torres says, I didn't want to chop that up. Chaco, Chuco, something. Moiseis de la Rosa, you ready?
Ready. We got it.
We got 9,150 listeners tuning in, Moiseis. So bust them chops, man.
We got 9,000 plus people tuning in La Jefa Jamming Oldies and the Freestyle Cartel show. Moiseis de la Rosa, start the music. I can't see you, brother. Where you at? Right there. Ya estamos, Vali. Are you ready?
This is In Your Eyes, and this is a song that I recorded back in 2022. Here we go. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in, everybody in La Jefa, everybody on La Jefa Jamming Oldies. Thank you all for participating. Here we go. In Your Eyes. Can you hear me, George? First time I met you, girl, I gazed into those sexy eyes. That's the day I realized someday, somehow, I gotta make you mine. That's not the way it turned out to be. 'Cause you're not here, baby, loving me. What can I say? What can I do to show you my love for you? In your eyes, why can't I be the one for you and you the one for me? In your eyes, why can't you see the love I have deep inside of me? In your eyes, I want to be the one for you and you the one for me. In your eyes, what can it be? You and I together making memories, girl, in your eyes. Can you hear me okay, George? George, you there? All right, here we go. Ooh, girl, I just want you to know you captured my heart and I can't let go. The way you smile, you sexy, oh, I knew from the start I had to make you mine. You bring out the best in me. What can I do to bring you close to me? I guess I'm just a fool in love. You got the key to my heart, you're every song I sing. In your eyes, why can't I be the one for you and you the one for me? In your eyes, why can't you see the love I have deep inside of me? In your eyes, I want to be the one for you and you the one for me. In your eyes, what can it be? You and I together making memories, girl, in your eyes. All right, something like that, George. Oh, let's see how baby. Yeah. Thank you.
Man, okay, stop. Let me unmute everybody right now. That was a dope jam right there. That was a banger. That was a dope jam right there. Bam! Everybody got to see him live. Bam! It's totally different when it's live. Right now, we are live right here on a Freestyle Cartel show and a Hefa Jamming Oldies. Bam! What did you think, Albert? What did you think about that Rolita right there? Freestyle song, In Your Eyes.
Oh man, that was totally badass, man. I mean, for doing it the way he did, and I can only just imagine what that sounds like live, man. Because you did an amazing job with it. Beautiful voice, man. Again, I love the new vibe, but keeping it true to its original core, man. That's badass, man. We got a ton of questions coming in, man, because they said El Paso, they triggered up the damn phone lines, man.
And Paso in the house. Hey, bust out those questions.
So let me go ahead and just real quick, 915-540-0514 on our end for questions. But Moiseis says, Eddie, what were you? So I know you said, Moiseis, that you've been in Phoenix now, but were you here in El Paso 87, 88?
I graduated in 87.
In 87, all right. So they're asking, man, did some of our listeners, Naomi in particular, says, is she ever,
Northeast El Paso.
Northeast? No. You remember the sidewalk days on there in Juarez with all the freestyle?
I remember getting drunk there a lot.
Everybody's asking. They're also asking if you guys were any part of any of the dance crews, because we were out here on the east side, and there was a whole bunch of them, man. I mean, I know some of them are listening. The Ladies of Sweet Temptation. There was the Nasty Boys. There was the Boys in Fashion. There was a whole ton of them. Had them. Yeah. So you were part of those famous backyard keg parties, then, right?
I know. We actually had a little. This was back in junior high when breakdancing was in and all. And I was one of those breakdancers, and we did have a little dance crew, but we weren't really out there. We would just do it on our little spare time. We weren't any good. Let's just put it that way. We used to call ourselves the Smurfs, basically because we were so tiny. We were small. So, but as far as breakdancing and popping, I wasn't good at it. I wasn't that good at all. So,
so Boys de la Rosa was out there popping and breakdancing right there.
I can still do a little bit of popping, but it'll start hurting after a while. So
Yeah, that's out of California. That's where Northern California, Southern California, popping was off the he's. Popping and breakdancing.
Oh yeah,
Go ahead,
man.
Albert.
Going to the malls and setting up your little carton. Then you
The
pop
vinyl
and break.
flooring, hell yeah!
Yeah.
Eddie, I don't know. I don't know about Eddie. I remember him doing some breakdancing, but Eddie, were you there?
I was very good doing the worm, and I stuck to that.
Damn,
At
you
the
doing the
backspin.
worm, yeah. That's
And
pretty dope.
they're also asking in a fun and loving way to remember, because that was the style back then. So both of you, back in those days, were you guys sporting the taco heads? Remember that? You get all this Aquanet and ponte el copete.
Oh,
In California, they call it the hair bears. All the hair bears for all the hyenas out there.
yeah, Aquanet was my thing back in the days.
So
I
yeah,
had
man,
Mine as well.
you guys are stirring up a lot of memories, man, and yeah. So people are asking, did you ever break dance with Juan the Wanderers Rojas? Remember Juan Wanderers Rojas and all those guys?
Juan, Juan, we had a show, a concert. Eddie and I performed this in 2022 out there in El Paso. And Juan Rojas was one of our DJs that we had along with Ray Naughty Boy. And he actually, Juan Rojas actually opened up for me as far as breakdancing. He was still getting himself out there and trying to breakdance, I guess. But he did it. He was doing it. So yeah, he was breakdancing for me on that show. So.
And we have a question here. My boy Dean Griffin, he said, I was in Austin, Texas, 6th Street, Capital City in 1985. You hit a lot of memories out there. Man. That's pretty dope. Albert?
Oh no, yeah, man. The questions keep coming in, man. So they asked about that, and then did you guys? When did you guys start? Actually performing. What year did you start?
Well, we actually started late. We started very late. I think both of our first performance was in El Paso at the Bocanas Event Center on 2017, was it, Eddie?
Yeah, 2017. Yeah.
I think, Eddie,
I only have one song. That's it. One song written.
I think he opened up for Sapphire back in 2017, and I had opened up for Trenier in 2017, I believe, also. So we kind of started late. As far as performing, but as far as songwriting and stuff like that, I started since 1985.
How many songs do you have, man?
Me, myself, I have an album out. It's called Time Will Tell. It was released in 2022. And that one has it has 8 original songs with some couple of remixes. And we got a lot of other projects that are on hold right now. It's just simply because I haven't been able to travel out to New York to do this, the recordings and all. But as far as me, I've got that one album out.
Well, awesome. You got a home here on the Hepa Jamming Oldies, man. And like I said, we're going to start up a noontime freestyle show. You're more than welcome to submit that music. And I'm especially proud. I'm not originally from El Paso. I'm from Southern California, but being in El Paso now, it's an honor to talk to you guys that you guys have been doing this. And I'm actually kind of ashamed that I didn't know about you guys before. I know that you're in Phoenix.
And that's why we have the show right here. We introduce the world to artists that a lot of people may not have heard outside the realm, So bam, right here on the Freestyle Cartel show, our platform's open for every artist, whether they're legends, whether they're beginners, whether they're in between. Our platform is open. We put people on the map. And right now, we've got over 9,100 people tuning in, listening in from the Hepa Jamming Oldies. And right here, right now, Freestyle Cartel Show, we've got a little bit over 500 something people tuning in and whatever's on here on the screen. All right, since we're talking about freestyle, whoever's ready, either Eddie or Moiseis, do you have one more freestyle song to go?
I have I have one that I just released in 2025. It's called "Make It Up to You." It seems that a lot of people are more interested in the song "Confused," so confused. And I was telling my brother, I said, "Why? I mean, I love this the way the song came out. Make it up to you." And of course, like he stated before, I wrote it for my ex girlfriend. You know, and then after that one, we wrote "So Confused." When I finally said, "You know what? I think it's over. You know, from this point on, I gotta move on and let it go."
Yeah.
And my brother would tell me, "Hey man, did you get in a fight with her? Write a song for her." And I would. So I wrote a bachata song for her. The song "Why" I wrote it for an ex girlfriend that I had when I was a sophomore in high school. Um, and I wrote that for her for her when I was passing through El Monte, California. That was where she was originally from. But at that time, she was in El Paso, and we did it very shortly. But I felt very deeply for her, and I made that song "Why" for her. But we're gonna go ahead and go with this other song. It's called "Make It Up to You." Hopefully, it's not distorted.
Man, Eddie B in the house. You ready to sing it, Eddie?
You hear that? I can hide the feels inside, the deep inside my heart. Memories that we shared, that's all I'm thinking of. I gave you the love I thought you deserved, and now I don't know where to turn. I gave you the love, I gave you the love I thought you deserved. I can't go on without you. I can't breathe. It's such a life they say when you're in love, but I keep waiting for you. I can't go on, try to make it without you. And I will climb any mountain to make it up to you. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. All the tears that fall from my eyes, I try to hold them back. Remember the times we had, I think I'm going mad. Every night I go to sleep, it's thinking on mine. And as I awake, I do the same. You're the one to blame. I can't go on without you. I can't breathe. It's such a life they say when you're in love, but I keep waiting for you. I can't go on, try to make it without you. And I will climb any mountain to make it up to you. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. So that's make it up to you. Um, of all the songs that I've written, which is not much, I have five. That's pretty much one that I love that song so much. I keep telling Moises, why is there no more views on YouTube? But the song that I wrote, my first song, "Why," it seems like a lot of people were waiting for it. I never released it. I sang it. I opened up, in shows, and when I performed in El Paso, it's like people will go wild for that song. but I had a little dancing routine. I'm a pretty big guy, but I could still move, and
It's
that
just,
would just follow the crowd.
hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So,
That's a banger
you
right there,
know,
brother. I like that song. It goes back to the old school
thank you.
basics. It's a banger, bro.
Yes,
It's dope.
thank you.
Yeah, no,
Moises.
that was a great song. I'm sorry for interrupting, George.
No, go ahead.
That was a great song, man. And I know you said you mentioned earlier why people are going more to confused, and I said to myself, that's because people are identifying more with it. But I mean, how could they not identify with the one you just sang? Because it's the same thing, brother. You know,
That's dope. Yep.
Exactly.
it's a great song, man.
Thank you.
That
Thank
was a
you.
banger, and that's available right now, right? You can reach out. You can get that on
It's available on all digital platforms. Correct.
all my
So
freestyle
it's
people, all
under
my
my
freestyle freaks. Yeah.
so
Go ahead.
it's under my EP. So a lot of people do find it on YouTube, and if you just go ahead and put it on the link, put Eddie V EP, 4 songs will come out. I'm working on releasing 12 Rosas, which is also it's a cover in freestyle. I love that song. It's Audie and I have worked on it pretty much because I'm not happy the way it ends up. So we extended some of the the lyrics out to the end, which sounded pretty dope. And I'm not ready to release it, but it's already on the works.
Let me know when you're ready to release it, dude. We'll do a music release video in the works on that. That's a dope.
Yep.
That's a dope jam. Dean Griffin said, "Born
You
and raised out there." Atticus said, "What's your favorite song of all times, Moises?"
My favorite all-time song,
Yeah,
as far as all genres,
I don't know if
crazy.
that's what she asked. Yeah,
All genres. My favorite song all time is Tom Sawyer by Rush, a rock
there you
song.
go.
And everybody
Yeah.
says, what? Rush? Come on, you don't know that? That's my favorite song. I don't even know the lyrics. I just love I just love the way it sounds. I like it. I know the chorus. And speaking of Rush, even my son, Rush is gonna be coming to Phoenix on my birthday this year. So he already bought me the ticket. So we're gonna be seeing Rush.
Oh
And
hell yeah, bam! Let's go.
my favorite song, yeah.
And we got Angel Destiny said, "What got you into freestyle music, Grandpa?"
Oh, I don't know who she is. My granddad, I love it. I love you, baby. I love you. I yelled at my wife right now to get something for me. When I first started writing music was back in the early 80s, 1985, somewhere around there. Now, what I used to do, for those of you who live in El Paso, I used to jog a lot, and I used to jog all the way from Magnetic and Hercules, for those who live in El Paso. From Hercules all the way to Beaumont Hospital. So that, I don't even know, maybe 2 miles, something like that. So I would jog every night. But on the way back, I'd always carry a tape recorder, audio cassette player. And I would be walking back recording a song. And I yelled at her right now saying, bring it to me, bring it to me. It's right here. I still use this, believe it or not.
Oh wow,
I still
yeah.
use it to record my music, my songs, because I mean, since I'm visually impaired, excuse me, since I'm visually impaired, I really can't see the screen of a phone. So I can't record on the phone and go back and try to do all that stuff. So this is the way I record my music. And I still have it. And my other granddaughter, she told me, well, this a toaster. I asked her, she goes, what is that, Grandpa? What a toaster. But so what got me into freestyle was, like I said, that song Planet Rock got me into freestyle. I love that music. And then TKA back in the days, back in the 1985, somewhere around there. I just started writing music, and that's what I liked. The Cover Girls back in the days, Shannon back in the days. I like that rhythm, and that's really what got me into freestyle. And if you really want to know the truth, maybe one of my first songs was a breakup, But that's really what started it. What started me.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. We got to give a shout out to my boy Ed Moreno in the house. We got Callie in the house. We got Motown. Motown in La Casa for all you people out there that are not the lingo of Motown. We got Modesto, California in the house. My boy Eddie Moreno in La Casa. Saludos, Valley. What's going on, my brother? We got Brand Teacup Rose in the house. Teacup Rose in the house. What's going down? Bam! She got the awesome show time. Yeah, she got some podcast. We'll see if if she's interested in bringing some freestyle in her podcast because we gotta share. You know what I'm saying? We gotta spread the love with the music. Back a shout out to my family. Blanca Martinez in the house. We got the Bay Area coming strong from the Bay, San Jose, the Bay Area. Blanca Martinez, she's a family, and she's a Freestyle Cartel family also. I know her for years and years. Saludos, Blanca Martinez. She's part of our team. Dean Griffin said, do you guys remember Quad Fest in Austin? Had different stages and different cultures, African nights, Latin nights, heavy metal nights, etc. It was always a world event. And let's not forget freestyle. You remember that?
I don't, to be honest with you.
Neither do I.
I don't.
Bam! Let me get a shout out to Hilda Peña in La Casa. Hilda Peña, what's going down? HP Promotions in La Casa. Bam, that's another one. She has a podcast out there. Maybe she's interested in doing some freestyle. We got to spread the love, spread the genre. Freestyle's all over Texas, all over California, all over Texas. It's all over in that area también. My girl, a couple of my girls are got shows out there, you got a lot of heavy freestyle shows going out there. We have a lot of the old school that are out there también. I can't even think of names right there. Sharon Massarin, we got Raquel. They got shows out there that are pretty strong. As a matter of fact, in the Bay Area, I think this weekend, we're having Trinier in the house. So for all your freaks out there, Modesto, California, we got Trinier coming down. It's going to be an amazing show. My boy is throwing it. It's at Crocodiles Nightclub. It's going to be a sold-out event. Tap in. It's going to be awesome right there. Let me see. Chino Mac in the house. Bam. We got Chino Mac. San Jose Califas in the house. Coming strong. We got California, San Jose, California in the house. Chino Mac, Viva Mexico. Ali, what's going down, Brown? Bam. What's up? Dean Griffin said, I'm Team Vision. So Dean Griffin is Team Vision. So I support a lot of the artists and DJs. So for those who don't know Dean Griffin, he's a hardcore supporter. He's a hardcore supporter in the freestyle genre. So Dean, let's get these gentlemen out there with some freestyle right there. Team Vision in La Casa, Dean Griffin, another one right there that supports the genre. We got Ricardo in the house. Giron in the house. He goes, I used to go to my DJ Club Kid back in the days. Freestyle was my style of choice at first. So you got to bring back a lot of memories. A lot of memories out there, man. A lot of memories. Ricardo Giron said El Paso, hometown in La Casa. So that's pretty dope. So, man, okay. No, Albert.
Yes, sir. So right away, George, we got one of our listeners based out of El Paso, Ms. Maureen. Ms. Maureen wants to say that she wanted to compliment both of you because you guys are doing this live without any computer to enhance your voice or anything. And she says it sounds badass. And thank you for keep on doing your thing. And it's our, she says, thank you for keeping it alive. It's our oldies. It was our time. And thank you so much for keeping it alive and keep on going with the new original music. So she compliments you both on your voice. I know, Eddie, you said earlier that your voice didn't match up to your brother. Well, maybe it doesn't, carnal, but you're still doing a good job, man. And
Maureen, you got that freestyle voice. Hell yeah. She's doing a good job. Like Albert said, hell yeah.
I just think my brother has a little bit of gets a little bit nervous because he really doesn't have time to practice because of his work. He doesn't really have time to really perform or anything because he's always constantly working. So it's kind of hard to when you haven't sang in a long time and you try to sing, you're a little bit out of tune and something like that, But
you know what? That is the beautiful. That's what was beautiful about singing live. You could be out of tune. There's no auto tune here, brother. This is live. What you see is what you hear. You get the original voice right there. So that's pretty dope. So I'm gonna get you guys nervous right now. Before I ask you to perform right now, this is the amount of people we have right now. We got 9,150 people tuning in, listening to this interview right here with Moiseis de la Rosa, Eddie V in the house. We got over 9,150 listeners in the house tapping in, not including the 500 plus that we have here on the Freestyle Cartel show and whoever's on the screen. Bam!
And
So
two of those, George, are from London, England, man. So they're like 8 hours ahead of us. Early in the morning, checking you guys out, listening to your music, man. So shout out there to England, Georgia, if I may, Halo, Hawaii, all over California. Too many to mention, man. In Arizona, Phoenix is tuning in. Goodyear. We got Tucson, Nogales, Pueblo, Colorado, Denver, Albuquerque, Roswell, Las Cruces, definitely El Paso, San Antonio, all over the Rio Grande Valley, Dallas, Fort Worth, Allen, Texas, Oklahoma, St. Louis, and I could keep going and going, brother. From all across, mainly in the southern states, you are being tuned into, brothers, and two of them in Edmonton, Canada, as well.
I'm telling you, brother, man, we got London in the house. We got people from all over the world tuning in, international waters, brother. I want to ask you guys. All right, Albert, I want to ask these guys. It's about the oldie time right here. We got a lot of Chicanos out here, a lot of Raza that wants to hear some oldies. So who's ready to throw it down for the Brown right now?
I'll do that oldie. Let me just
let me know when you're ready, and I'll mute everybody.
Oh, well, the request for that already came in, man.
Obviously, El Paso is an old. There's a lot of oldies out there. That's what we grew up in, and we love the oldies. Even though me myself, I never really listened to oldies until I was in my 30s.
Oldies is strong. As a matter of fact, June 30th, I have a living legend. We have the pinnacle of oldies. Sonny Azuna is going to be in the house blessing us on June 30th on the Freestyle Cartel show, the Heifer Jamming Oldies. We have the legend himself, the icon, Sonny Azuna. Are you ready, Moiseis?
Yes, sir. Let me see.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Moiseis de la Rosa go a little bit outside the box. Instead of freestyle, he's going to do some oldies. So everybody, bam, let's go. Vámonos fuerte, vale.
Here. We're going to do a little bit to the late Brenton Wood. If you do want me, give me later, sugar. You don't want me, don't leave me on, girl. But if you need me, show me that you love me. And when I'm feeling low and I want you, there's just one thing that you should do. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine, girl. All right. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my darling, to show me that you're mine, girl. Oh, yeah. If you do want me, give me little sweet talking. If you don't want me, don't leave me on, girl. But if you need me, show me that you love me. And when I'm feeling down, wearing a frown, you'll be there when I look around. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're my girl. All right. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my darling, to show me that you're my girl. All right. Oh, yeah. Want to say hello to everybody out there in the F5 jamming oldies. A little bit of oldies right here for the El Paso Chuco town is what we used to call it back in the days. Yeah, to everybody out there also watching us, thank you very much for tuning in. Woo. All right, here we go. Yeah. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're my girl. All right. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're my girl. All right. Just give me some kind of sign. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby. All right. There have been oldies going back into times there. Woo.
Bam! You know what? Bam! You throwing it down for the Brown. That was Brenton Wood. You know what? Let's rest in peace, Alfred. Mr. Alfred Brentonwood, rest in peace. That's a true legend right there. And that was a dope ass rendition of Brentonwood. What do you think, Albert?
Well, let me tell you, man, all the truckers out there said they were going back and forth, man, trying to put the cholos head, the cholo arms out and dancing, but they got to steer, they got to steer the truck, man. one of our one of our listeners here from El Paso, her name is Cindy. She says, Moiseis, you ever consider doing that song in a freestyle version?
No, I mean, I've got some oldies that I want to do freestyle that we're working on, but I never thought of that one. No.
Yeah. And then, I got to scroll down to it. I don't remember her name, but they were saying to either both of you, have you ever considered doing a song in Spanish, but in freestyle, a complete song in Spanish?
Well, we do have freestyle songs. Like I said, Eddie himself has one that he was talking about earlier, and I have one in Spanish also, and we're still writing some more in Spanish also. That should be coming up hopefully by next year.
Awesome,
Hey,
man. Awesome.
Eddie, do you got a freestyle song in Spanish right now?
Yeah, let me see if I got it. Let me find it for you.
Bam, Eddie V in the house para toda la raza, todos los torqueros out there. Ahorita Eddie V is gonna tirar la pinche chancla con un pinche freestyle en español, Vali. Aquí estamos, Vámonos fuerte, Vali.
Okay,
Bam, let's go. We're throwing it down for the Brahma here, Freestyle Cartel Show. We got Eddie V live right now.
Cuando recibas esta carta tú, seguro abriste y haces sobre azul, que a tu puerta muy temprano llegó, con 12 rosas en el interior. El calendario te dirá por qué, el remitente te hablará de mí, y otra vez mi recuerdo brillará con más luz. Sentirás tal vez amor que tú, donde sigues amando y pensarás mil cosas, correrás con tus rosas que mandé. Son 12 rosas que hablarán por mí, son 12 rosas que te gritan vuelve, y cada una significa un mes llorándote. Son 12 rosas que hablarán por mí, de gran rosas que te gritan vuelve, y cada una significa un mes llorándote. Sin ti no sé qué hacer, cariño dejamos y hace orgullo, que solamente nos tortura más. Un amor como el nuestro no se puede apagar. Mira dentro de tu corazón. Tú tampoco has dejado de quererme. Piensas en volverme tal como lo pienso yo. Son 12 rosas que hablarán por mí. Son 12 rosas que te gritan vuelve. Y cada una significa un mes llorándote. Son 12 rosas que hablarán por ti. Son 12 rosas que te gritan vuelve. Y cada una significa un mes llorándote. Sin ti no sé qué hacer. Por si acaso piensas no volver, recuerda siempre que yo te adoré. Oh, oh, son 12 rosas que hablarán por mí. Son 12 rosas que tierra y can vuelve. Y cada una significa un mes llorándote. Son 12 rosas que hablarán de ti. El gran amor que para mí tú eres. Te sientes lo mismo por mí. Perdóname. Sin ti no sé qué hacer.
Bam! 12 Rosas in the house. Eddie V from Freestyle en Español in the house. Para toda la raza que está oyendo ahí, Freestyle en Español. Ese es de Eddie V en la casa. That was dope. That was dope rendition in Spanish. Bam! What'd you think, Albert?
How the hell is that not a hit right now, man? That was great, brother. I love back in the days when we used to still be able to buy CDs, I'd go to the record store and I'd buy a lot of stuff that I would see, even bands I didn't know, like in Spanish. I go, okay, I like that song. Let's see how they do it. And so I would buy like 10 to 15 CDs at a time. And maybe it's not the right thing to do, but I would listen to how the song was starting. If I didn't like the beat, I wasn't going to listen to it. That one right there, man, as soon as it started, the instrumental and everything had me hooked, brother. And I sincerely mean that. That you guys got to check that out, man. If it doesn't have a lot of views, it has to have a lot of views. Doce Rosas, that was a badass jam, bro. Man, my hat's off.
I give a lot of props to Artie Rodriguez. He worked hard on that song. He goes, Eddie, man, you're making me work overtime, but all in all, I give him many praises and many thanks. He's been behind us, my brother Moiseis and myself, and he's worked with us, and that's one thing that we are very appreciative of, and we thank him for that. We thank you for him being by our side.
Yeah.
All right, let me play this pretty quick. Go ahead, Albert.
Oh no, you first, George. Go ahead.
I can tell how much you love her. I don't understand. You give her all that she desires. She pays you back with pain. She's not for you. I'm telling you, she doesn't feel the same. So how can you love her?
Yeah, that was
first time I met you, girl. I gazed into those sexy eyes, and that's the day I realized someday somehow I got to make you mine. That's not the way it turned out to be. 'Cause you're not here, baby, loving me. What can I say? What can I do to show you my love for you? In your eyes, why can't I be the one for you and you the one for me? In your eyes, why can't you see the love I have deep inside of me? In your eyes, I want to be the one for you and you the one for me. In your eyes. Cuando recibas esta carta tú, segura viste y ese sobre azul, que a tu puerta muy temprano llegó, con 12 rosas en el interior. El calendario te dirá por qué, y el remitente te hablará de mí. Y otra vez mi recuerdo brillará como luz, sentirás tal vez amor que tú. Aún me sigues amando y pensarás mil cosas, correrás junto a las rosas que mandé. Son 12 rosas que hablarán por mí, son 12 rosas que te gritan vuelve, y cada una significa un mes llorándote. Son 12 rosas que hablarán por mí.
12 Rosas in the house. There you go. What'd you think, Albert?
Oh man, that was even. I don't know, man. I like the live version that you did right now, man. But that was dope hearing the original. Eddie, you said you were back in El Paso.
Yes, I'm back in El Paso.
Hey, George, idea,
Yes, sir.
man, idea. Maybe she's listening, Miss Irma Salvio. Get together with Eddie V. What about a collaboration on that song, man? Maybe she does the vocals in English, Eddie does them in Spanish, or they just do something together, man. It's she's also an up and coming artist as well, out of Fabens, and she does mostly Spanish pop.
Yeah,
But
and that'll be dope. That'll be dope.
I would love to hear her do something like that with Eddie V. Dude, tell me that wouldn't be badass. That's that particular song.
That would be dope. That'd be dope. Having a female touch to it with the male version, one English, one Spanish together, that would be amazing.
Hopefully, she's listening. And if she's not, I'm gonna make sure she does listen to it.
I just tagged her right now. Doce Rosas, that'd be dope for having both of them do that song, do a collaboration. That'd be dope. So from Irma Salvio, bam! I just tagged you right now. Trip on it, dope track, 2 versions right there in one song. That I think that'd be a banger.
I think
what my brother and I have been talking about is writing for other people. And we got a lot of material that we want to help people out. Some singers out there, especially in our hometown of El Paso. And so we're actually looking for male singers and female singers. Not only I guess mostly the majority of the songs are freestyle, whether Spanish and English. So we just have a lot of material that we really would like to share with others. And if, like you say, Irma maybe or whoever would like to contact us and maybe want to do not just collaborations but do songs on their own, that we would, we'd be glad to work with them. Help them out, so do some recording out there for them.
Yeah, that'll be dope. That'll be dope. So all the people that are going to be listening in, tuning in after the show, anybody interested in a collaboration, boom, booyah. That's the food for thought right there.
Yes, sir, gentlemen. And I'll put it out there in Messenger. But if you remember, La Jefa Jamming Oldies.elpaso@gmail.com. La Jefa Jamming Oldies.elpaso@gmail.com. Jamming without the G, all right? JAMMIN. And send your tracks over, man. I mean, we're getting ready to start this show on this coming up Monday. Shoot, we'll start it off with just your guys' music first, man.
We'll do that.
Yes, sir, man. And more questions are coming in. In El Paso, there's been like a freestyle revival. It's never really gone away, but there's been 3 shows that I could think of. And how the heck were you guys not part of that last show at Speaking Rock, man? But they're gonna do more. They're gonna do more, and I got a contact over there. For what it's worth, I'm gonna try, man, because I think you guys, not only because you're great, the songs that you have shared with us today, but more importantly, you're also a local artist. Okay, Moiseis is now in Phoenix, but still, his roots are here in El Paso. Eddie, you're here in El Paso. Your roots are here. So the next big show, you guys got to be on there, man.
Yeah, well, when I was in El Paso, I moved to Phoenix about 8 years ago. But when I was in El Paso, before I actually did my first recording, I used to be a DJ over there. Just, local club, local, bars and quinceañeras, weddings, things like that. And I used to be at this little country bar. And real quick, the way we actually got started was because of my brother Eddie. I was playing at this bar doing karaoke. Then we decided let's go ahead and why don't we bring a freestyle artist to come here and sing, So we actually got an artist to go. Well, we were going to get an artist to go, a big time artist, but something happened. The contract fell through, so we decided, okay, let's stop this. But then I decided, no, let's continue doing it. So then we got another artist to show up, Joey Kidd. So Joey Kidd,
boy right there. That's my boy. Yeah.
So Joey Kidd performed for us, and believe it or not, but Joey Kidd loved El Paso so much. Either he loved El Paso so much, or he loved the woman that he met over there. Either one, I don't know. But so he stayed in El Paso. He lived in El Paso for a while. So if it wasn't for us trying to do this little show, we would have never met Joey Kidd. And Joey Kidd is the one who introduced us to another artist that's here in El Paso. His name is Wicked One, Ruben Gonzalez. And he's from Wicked One Records. And Eddie and I worked with him before. And that's my album. My album is through Wicked One Records, through him. And he's still singing. Wicked One is still singing out there. He's still doing some more music and everything. He's still in El Paso. But then we became promoters after that. We did a show out in Bocanas. We did a show in some other discotheques and everything. So we brought in Cynthia, which is like a 2022. We had Coral on the lineup. We had Naija on the lineup. We had Sammy C and some other artists. So we were more promoters back then, and so we performed in El Paso several times. But we're thinking of doing another show. Eddie and I have been thinking a lot about saying, hey, let's do another show and let's bring in some other artists and let's get ourselves back out there. So hopefully that's gonna be working out, baby. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year.
Yeah, man, that would be great, And we started here with this La Jefa Jamming Oldies about 3 years ago, but it's just it's been only till about a few months ago, let's say at the beginning of the year, that we're looking to not just be a radio station, but to get out there as well. And I don't have too many contacts, but we have a few. Man, I could see a show happening at Gringo Theory if they're listening. We've done shows there already, where we do a vinyl night, for DJs to mix on vinyl only. And that's actually an idea that was born from Boombox Radio. My boy DJ Sly AJ Licon, that's his baby. But we work together in promoting it. So I could see you doing that, and I could see those shows being successful, man. That show you were talking about with the Cynthia and Coral and them, was that about 2 years ago? That was held in Northeast?
No.
Checker was involved with that?
No, we weren't. We weren't involved in that one. In 2022, we did a show at I forgot, Eddie. You remember the name of the club?
La Playa Azul on the east side.
Well, next to the Playa Azul. That was a restaurant. Yeah.
Oh yeah, next to the Playa Azul. I forgot the name of the venue.
Yeah, that time we brought Cynthia. It was myself, my brother Eddie. It was Wicked One, and it was Dario. It was us only then. But to you, I know. And then when we did Coral was back in 2018, I believe it was, when I was doing promoting.
Yeah, so you say you guys are thinking about going back into that and doing some promotions?
Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't over here in Phoenix, we'd be doing a lot of shows over there around the area, around maybe Las Cruces. Actually, we've been contacting some people out in San Antonio, see if we could do something over there. We're really good friends with the Beat Boss, which is Boss Global Radio. He's always playing our music there on the freestyle sessions. So even something in Odessa or Midland, where he's from, and we've been talking about it. So
yeah, well, De La Rosa, I'm glad you mentioned that because I don't know her personally, but she's a Facebook friend, Cleo De La Rosa, and I used to see them putting that out there a lot. Boss Global Radio out of Midland, and they have their back in the day freestyle shows, and that's an idea, brother. Phoenix, El Paso, and San Antonio. I mean, it's good that you're out there in Phoenix because you could take care of that area. Freestyle is big out there with what's the station out there, Mega 101, and I think it's Mega, but anyway, and here in El Paso, pues olvídate, brother. It's the freestyle is always going to be a big thing here, and freestyle is big in San Antonio. Freestyle is big everywhere, brother. In Florida, Chicago, New York, LA, all over California. So it's maybe not a bad thing that you're over there.
You were mentioning Cleo de la Rosa. She's over here smiling at me because that's my wife.
That's your wife. Cleo de Rosa, that's his wife right there.
Maybe she's unfriended me. I haven't seen a lot of her posts lately, but I've seen them though, and that's cool. I hope that that they're still doing that. I haven't seen too many posts lately, but put me back in there, girl. I share everybody's post, man. There's no hate
No,
here.
he said, yeah.
You
You
know,
know, hey, we saw you. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. You
it's
guys
all
support each
about
other.
supporting each other. Exactly. That's it, man.
It's
Support each
about
other.
supporting each other. That's what it's about. Bam, we're coming to the end of the show already. It's about a little bit over an hour and 15 minutes. You know what? It was awesome to have you guys here, showcasing live your music skills. And bringing back memories to a lot of people with that freestyle genre that a lot of people here in the radio were getting. You're taking them back into time with those songs, and that's pretty dope. Right there. So once again. Bam. Any last words you want to give out to the people that are watching, your fans, and your future fans that are listening from all over the world? Any last words for both you guys that you want to let them know?
Eddie, you go first.
Well, okay. Well, for me, my brother and I, we talk a lot. We discuss about things in the future, things that we did before and now that we do in the present. There's a lot of people that look at me and say, well, why are you doing this? I mean, it's not like you're famous, and it's not for the popularity. It's something that I always wanted to do. It was something in a bucket list, something that I wanted to write from the heart, share my feelings with people that correspond with this type of music, this type of genre. It's like most of these songs, they come from the heart, and it's something that's lived, something that you live through, and you share with other people, and some people look at it and say, man, I'm going through that, or I went through that, or they adapt to the music. And that's all that matters to me. Is yes, I might not be famous, I might not be a legend or will ever become a legend. The thing is that I do what I love to do, and it's a hobby. And I appreciate people that follow me, people that listen to my music, uh, and that are on this show today. I that's a lot of gratitude towards me and towards my brother, and I appreciate that, and I thank him all. But this music, like I said, it's not to make me famous or rich. It's something that I love to do. It's something
It's a
that it's
passion,
in my
yeah.
soul, and it's the passion. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
De la
Well, I
Rosa?
mean, when it comes to me, same thing. I appreciate everybody who not only follows us, but who also, who inspired us as well. And people who come up to us and, like he said, they don't really. They ask us why freestyle? You guys could be doing something else and be famous. We're like, I don't, like he said, I'm not doing it for the money. Yeah, the money is good when it comes in, but I do it for the love now. I do it for the love. I waited over 30 years to do this, and I'm glad that I'm doing it. And any advice to give any artist out there who is beginning or starting, don't ever give up on your dreams, man. Don't ever give up on it. Just do it. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. And I thank everybody from the DJs that play the music, the all the people who listen, who are tuning in right now, our family, friends, George, everybody who's out there. I want to thank them for supporting us. And in the future, hey, just give us some love. We're going to continue doing more freestyle. We have a lot of projects coming up. It's just right now, it's just a little temporary stop for me, but hopefully, things get better, and I'll be back out there, and you'll be hearing from me a little bit more, and my brother Eddie. And like I said, if I could help anybody out there who's looking to just have one song out there, who, like you said, Irma, or anybody out there who ever had a dream of singing, do freestyle. It's easy, it's easy. It'll be easy. Just don't quit. If you would like another kind of genre, fine, but just try freestyle, try a little R&B, try Spanish, Latino, whatever it is that you want to do, but try it.
Yep. Just do it. You have that passion, just do it. Don't think about it. Let me give a shout out to my girl. Let me give a shout out to Boombox Radio. Angelique from Boombox Radio. They support the freestyle genre like crazy. They do big shows out here in Puerto Rico también. They got a big show doing in Puerto Rico también. Boombox Radio, that's my girl Angelique from Boombox Radio, huge freestyle supporter right there. They have they throw a lot of shows, and they have a lot of artists on their radio station and on their shows on Facebook and everything else. So my shout out to Angelique from Boombox Radio. Moiseis de la Rosa. Before we go, do you have one more freestyle song you could let the world hear what it is? We got a couple radio stations out here that are in big time. My girl Angelique from Boombox Radio. Bam, right there. Any last freestyle song that you want to do an outro?
And the request for, I believe you said it was Cindy or Cynthia from El Paso that wanted to know whether we do freestyle Spanish. You already heard his Eddie's song, so I'm going to go ahead and show you, do my Spanish song. So, okay, let me get it ready. But once again, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all this love and support that you've given us. Like I said, there'll be more music to come, and just keep supporting.
That's
Man, we're
awesome,
gonna have definitely we're gonna have we created a friendship over here with me and Moiseis de la Rosa. We created a friendship a couple years ago, and he's been on our shows a few times. He was with us from the beginning, from when the Freestyle Cartel show first began. Remember that? When we first began, it was all unprofessional. And you look at us now, brother. You know, we all came a long way. We got Moiseis de la Rosa, his brother, Eddie V. Showcasing the new music, new freestyle music. Moiseis de la Rosa, he's gonna showcase before we go some Spanish freestyle for all the people out there that have barely jumped on.
Go ahead. Can I stand up? Louder. Yeah, stand up. Más arriba, louder. All right, here we go. Can you hear it, George? Can you hear the music in the background? This is what I gotta do. All right, this song was released back in 2020. No lo puedo creer. It's a remix to I Can't Believe It. Here we go. Si tú me amabas, no te hubieras alejado de mí. Mi alma está derrotada, está sufriendo viéndote partir. Porque nunca pensaba que me hubieras hecho mal. No lo puedo creer, nuestro amor llegó a terminar. No lo puedo creer que te has ido de mí sin adiós y sin una razón. Pero algún día verás, lo único que dará son lágrimas y un falso amor. Sé que él no es fiel, lo conozco muy bien, jugará con tu corazón. No lo puedo creer, que no puedes tú ver, no te ama como te amo yo. You hear me okay, George? Si es tan difícil darme cuenta que estás con él, mi alma está enferma. Oh, wow. ¿Cómo comprendes que nunca pensaba que me hubieras hecho mal? No lo puedo creer, nuestro amor llegó a terminar. No lo puedo creer que te has ido de mí sin adiós y sin una razón. Pero algún día verás, lo único que él dará son lágrimas y un falso amor. Sé que él no es fiel, lo conozco muy bien, jugará con tu corazón. No lo puedo creer, que no puedes tú ver, no te ama como te amo yo. No te ama, no te amará como yo. No te ama, no te amará como yo. Something like that, guys, something like that. Ya ves. Woo. There you go, George.
Bam! Moiseis de la Rosa busting out his Spanish freestyle song. That's my boy right there, Moiseis de la Rosa right there with his brother Eddie V in La Casa. Support your local freestyle artists out here at the Freestyle Cartel Show. La Jefa Jamming Oldies, we support. I'm a multi-genre podcast, and we're a multi-genre radio station out here. We support all the artists, especially Moiseis de la Rosa. He's a friend of mine. English and Spanish. He's a dope entertainer, and I just barely met his brother Eddie V in La Casa. They're awesome. They're awesome duo right there. Bam, that's the Freestyle en Español. Aquí estamos. Big Daddy George right here on the Freestyle Cartel Show, the brown beret of the airwaves, along with my boy. We got the Jefa Jamming Oldies. We got over 9,150 plus people tuning in, listening. And then we got another 500-600 on the Freestyle Cartel stream and whatever's on here. Bam, it's a big show, brother. You had over almost 10,000 plus people tuning in, listening to you guys, listening to this interview, getting to know who Moiseis de la Rosa is as a human being and an artist, and Eddie V as a human being and an artist. I commend you guys for your talent and for keeping the genre alive, the freestyle genre. Albert.
Well, man, I wanted to touch on what Eddie said, and Moises elaborated on that too. I think it's very important that that you do what you want to do. I've always preached to family and friends that when we get to a certain age, you want to look back and not have any regrets, man. And whether you hit the big time or you're not, you guys are doing something you love. I know that from my side on this radio thing for now, for different reasons. We do it for the love of the art. It's not about getting famous. And I mean, that would be great, man. But that was an awesome message to people out there that if you have a dream, man, go for it, man. You want to, I don't know how long the good Lord's going to allow us to be on this earth. But when we get to that point, we want to look back and say, you know what? I did it. And not too many people could say that, man. So I applaud you both with that. You're very talented, both. I'm embarrassed that I hadn't heard your music before, to be honest with you about it. And all the songs that you featured here today not only showcased your amazing vocals because there was no computer behind it, but those are some power jams, man, that you guys powered up, and hope to hear from you guys soon, and we will be playing your music, brother. I guarantee you that.
We appreciate
right there. Well, yeah, we got the Jefa Jamming Oldies right here live. With the Freestyle Cartel crew. Dude, you guys keep on doing what you're doing. Pursue your dreams, God first, family. Thank you, everybody, all the radio stations that tuned in, all the recording artists, whether it be freestyle, Tejano recording artists, people from the Bay Area, London, from all over the world that tune in. Todos los troqueros, toda la raza que está oyendo ahorita, aquí en español, en inglés. Aquí tenemos los artistas, Eddie V y Moiseis de la Rosa. Tap in, support the genre, support the artists. It's available on all Spotify, everywhere. Tap in on their Instagram, their Facebooks, and just support the local artists. Buy their merch, because it's not free to be an artist. It's not cheap to be an artist. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of feria, a lot of money going out. So support the artists. I mean, that's what I say. Support the artists.
And do a search, everyone, for Boss Global Radio, man. They're you could get them on your app store. So Boss Global Radio, check them out, man. And been a pleasure, and thank you for having me part of the show, George. I appreciate it, man.
Bam, aquí estamos, somos raza aquí. We support the genre, we support all the musicians, all the artists. Bam, the Freestyle Cartel crew, along with the Jefa Jamming Oldies. Boom, throw us your music, throw us your support. Our platform's open for all the artists out there that want to get known. The biggest stage in the world is the Matrix, the internet Matrix. So everybody tap in, give us an email. I do a lot of Tejano, hip hop. I do everything, oldies. As a matter of fact, Thursday, I have a legendary artist, formerly from Sly Slick and Wicked, Ron Crowder, singing Tonight's the Night. He's going to showcase 4 songs on Thursday on the oldies. So, bam, that's my boy right there, Ron Crowder. He is a oldies legend. He's been doing it for years. He's going to be performing 4 oldie songs on my platform. So remember, Thursday is going to be oldies show. Everybody tap in, support the artists. We got a lot of people tuning in. And you know what? La Jefa Jamming Oldies, Big Daddy George from the Freestyle Cartel Show. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in and joining us. And it's an honor to have you guys here. You know, Moises, we have a friendship now. It's been going on for a couple of years. And obviously, we're going to showcase Mi Casa, Tu Casa. We're going to showcase your music. You know, any new music coming up, any new projects, let us know. We'll throw it on the radio. We'll throw it on the, you know, on the show, you know, a release, music release. So everybody, bam! Until next time, everybody, the Brown Beret of the Airways, Big Daddy George, along with my boy Albert, the Taco Man from the Heifer Jamming Oldies, Moiseis de la Rosa, and his brother Eddie V. Peace, love, everybody. Happiness.
God bless to everybody.
God bless you all, man. Thank you so much for
God
tuning
bless
in.
you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you all.